Welcome back, everyone. Today we're going to be reviewing The Psychology of the Self with Dr. Keith Campbell on the Peterson Academy. So this is now the third course that I've taken with Dr. Keith Campbell, and he is definitely one of my favorite professors on the Academy. He's always throwing in quippy little jokes and keeping things light. He's a very fun professor to take courses from, and I had another amazing time with him with this course, The Psychology of the Self. So I can't wait to talk about it today with you guys. As always, we'll go through the synopsis on the Peterson Academy website first, then we'll discuss briefly the lectures, the recommended books, and I'll give you guys my concluding thoughts on the course. So with that all out of the way, let's get into it. In The Psychology of the Self, a 9-hour course, Dr. Keith Campbell explores the complex nature of the self through historical, philosophical, and cultural perspectives. The lectures explore topics such as the structure of the self, self-knowledge, self-regulation, self-esteem, the narrative, and relational aspects of the self, and the pursuit of growth and transcendence. Throughout the course, Dr. Campbell emphasizes understanding the self as a complex adaptive system, constantly evolving through experiences, relationships, and the pursuit of personal growth, while highlighting both the challenges and opportunities of self-development in contemporary life. So yeah, hopefully that gives you guys a better idea of what this course is about. It's a pretty specific course discussing only the self and that concept within the realm of psychology. And if you're kind of new to studying psychology and you're kind of struggling with gripping those concepts like the self, the ego, the id, all these sorts of things, you don't really know exactly what they mean when professors say that, I would highly recommend taking this course because I think this course is kind of the definitive course on understanding the self as a concept. I've seen some other videos on YouTube that I found quite helpful, but a 9-hour course is kind of the best thing that I've ever taken. I've taken, I think, one other course. I can't remember who it was from, but I took one other course on the self and I liked it quite a bit, but I liked this version a lot better on the Peterson Academy, of course, with the beautiful visuals. And Dr. Keith Campbell, like I said before, is a very fun professor. He keeps things light. He throws in some jokes here and there. So it was a very fun course to work through. I also want to mention that I'll be making my own Understanding the Self video here on Deep Thought. It should be between half an hour and an hour long, and it'll be more done through a Jungian lens and kind of exploring how Jung understood the self, and yeah, that should be a fun video, but it's no replacement for what Keith Campbell did here on the Peterson Academy. This was a tremendous course, and like I said, if you're struggling with understanding not just concepts of the self in psychology, but if you're struggling to understand yourself maybe a little bit, I think this course can be a little bit therapeutic to work through, and it definitely helped me out a little bit. So let's move on now to the recommended books. So there are 3 recommended books for this course, the first of which is The Self Explained by Roy F. Baumeister. The second is Flow by a name that I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce because it's too long and there's too many letters. I don't understand how I'm supposed to pronounce it, so I'm not even going to try to butcher it. So The Flow is the second book, and the last book is Consciousness Explained by Daniel C. Dennett. So out of those 3 books, the only one which I've read is the last one, Consciousness Explained, and I will throw in one more book as a recommendation. This isn't from the Peterson Academy, this is my own recommendation, but I would also highly recommend The Undiscovered Self by Carl Jung. I talked about it a little bit in my Carl Jung reading guide, and I will do a Why You Should Read video on it very shortly because it's a very short book. I think it's less than 100 pages, and it's one of the most powerful works I've ever read for understanding the self. So I'll throw that one in there as well. Now let's go over the lectures. As always, I'll just read off the names of the lectures, and if you guys want to pause the video and read the little descriptions, you can, but hopefully this gives you guys a better sense of what the course actually covers. So the first lecture is Perspectives of the Self. The second lecture is Structure of the Self. The third is Gaining Self-Knowledge. The fourth is Models of Self-Control. The fifth is Understanding Self-Esteem. The sixth is The Narrative Self. The seventh is Self in Society, and the eighth and final lecture is Paths to Self-Growth. So hopefully that gives you guys a better understanding of what each of the lectures covered. As I said previously, this is kind of a comprehensive course on the self, so it covers a lot of different dimensions. A couple things that I want to mention before I leave you guys today. A quick little update for the Peterson Academy. I'll talk about these 2 things a lot more when I do my 1 year of the Peterson Academy video coming out probably in the latter in the later half of August, because I think it was August 21st when I first started taking courses on the Academy. So I'll probably have my video out around then of 1 year on the Peterson Academy where I will discuss these features a little bit more. But we got 2 new features that I really want to talk about. So the first one is the study group. So now for each course, there are study groups that you can partake in and chat with other students about specific courses. This is a feature that I've been asking for on the Academy for a while now, and we finally have it. And I'll throw some images up here on screen so you guys can kind of get a taste for what it's like. I myself haven't partaken in any of the study groups yet, but I will probably eventually, especially next year when I'm studying for the finals and doing all my final exams. I'm sure I'll be talking to lots of you guys on there. But yeah, study groups are now on the Peterson Academy. And the second feature that I want to mention today is the course tracking. So this is really neat. It's so clean, and I love the way that it's laid out on the Peterson Academy. So now when you go to My Courses, you will see 3 tabs at the top. You'll see your overall grade, which is your overall combined grade of all of your courses together. You'll see your completed courses, which is courses that you've done all of the quizzes for and the final exam, and you'll see courses in progress. So that is an awesome feature. I'm so glad that they added that to the Academy. And if you scroll down through your courses, you can see your grade matched up to the average. So you can compare your grade to the average of all the other students who have taken and completed the courses, which is really awesome for tracking your progress and seeing how well you're doing overall compared to everybody else. So yeah, a couple new features there that were added to the Academy that I just wanted to share with you guys. As I said before, I'll go through them in a little bit more detail when I do my 1 year of Peterson Academy review, but I just wanted to share that with you guys today because I was really impressed by that. I think it makes the whole website appear much cleaner when you have kind of your tracking of all your courses. You can see all of your grades, and now we have study groups for each specific course, so that's so awesome to see. I love seeing this Academy evolve and grow and get better and better each passing month. And it's hard to believe that it's almost been a year already, but it's also hard to believe that they've done so much progress in just 1 year so far. So it's awesome to see. And yeah, I think we'll wrap it up there for today. So if you guys have any questions about this course, let me know down below in the comments. If you guys have already taken the course and you guys want to share some of your thoughts down below, I love engaging with you guys down there. I apologize for being slow on my uploads and replying to comments. I have many unreplied comments right now. I apologize. I've had a very busy couple weeks with birthdays, graduations, vacations. So I should be back in the regular flow of things now, and I'll get to your guys' comments in due time. I do want to answer them all, even if I'm a little bit late. So I apologize for that. Just sometimes life gets the better of you and you get tossed up in the motions of things, but I should be back on track now. So expect a lot more videos from Deep Thought in the near future. Thank you guys for watching. As always, it means the absolute world to me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share with your friends to help boost this channel in the algorithm, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.